Hello, I am Damien, and I am gaming, and we are back to Final Fantasy VIII, of course. I don't remember where we started last time. Oh well. Things happened. There's an older episode if you want to get caught up with that. I forgot to write things down as well. The main business of it is we got to Galbadian Garden. And we got there, and Quistis talked to him a bit, and she got everything squared away more or less to the extent of Safer was as I implied, or not implied, but as I thought about, like, oh, that'd probably be the thing to do to make it not a problem with retaliation on the garden is claim that Safer was a rogue agent acting on his own, and as such, and what have you. And that's exactly what they did. And Safer was summarily already tried, and no one said he died or was executed or what have you. Yeah, I got paid for doing this. But, that's the implication. Fujin and Raijin do not believe that to be the case, though. And they have gone off to find them after delivering a message to us. We also had some existential crisis talk a little bit because of the concept of someone dying and then suddenly being talked about in past tense, and Squall didn't like that. But new orders were delivered to the garden's headmaster per seed protocol. And they reviewed the orders, and hello, Stragan Michael. And we were given a new mission to assassinate the sorceress. And to do so, we are to do so by sniping. And so we have we wandered around a bunch to an extent because I went to other places. And we got we have come here to Delling City with a new party member named Irving, who is our new sharpshooter. Assassin, assas out. 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 And then put a rave beat behind that. And yeah. So yes, we are meeting with a one General Caraway, I believe is what we're actually doing plot-wise right now. As I suddenly have a desire and a question for myself of a thing that I feel like should already have Is that a thing we can do? Sorry, I'm just reading a thing. Well, I guess the question for myself then. Mind crushed. But first, you must play cards with the general. Assert dominance. True. We should absolutely play cards with everyone. Forever. That is my punishment or something. Bum, 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 bum. Can I leave the city? There's a big old gate here. It's probably going to tell me no. No. Well, whatever. Give him a minute with cards. Froth in the mouth as you rush people. Hands only doesn't the cards. Cards! Cards! I mean, that's what I've been doing, isn't it? I'm going to guess you were on top of a little bit of a fence, but do you want to play cards? Take the path to the right to get to the Caraway Mansion. You'll see it as you exit the park. Okay, do you want to play cards? Yes. Bop, bop. Oh. Zel Christus Jablers Ifrit Whale Boil. No. Bop, 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 up. A bop, bop, a bop. A bop, bop, a bop, ba-da, 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 bop, ba-da, bop, ba-da-da. Yeah. How dare you? That was my card. That was also my card, but that was after I took it from you. Alright, well, we put that there. You did not claim a card like I thought you were going to, so we get more cards. Yay. You. And I guess you. And you. And you, because fuck Bite Bug. Same as yesterday, though, as I think I put in the announcements in various places, but, well, I realized I was rather late today, because I absolutely was. The same thing as yesterday remains, though, because it does... Ooh, a drop point. We are still in the midst of the weather is... where is it right now and today? At this exact moment, the weather is 71 degrees outside. So it could get stuffy in here due to these slightly later start. I might be able to not worry about that because maybe it'll just not be an issue. But if it gets too stuffy, you know, things will just get called early or something. Ooh, Thundara. Nice. You can have a quizzes. Only 6? I should have given it to someone else. But yeah, we'll go as long as we can up to the latest point of what do you call it? 10 o'clock our usual time because I still have work tomorrow. But yeah, anyway, Caraway is the head of the Galbadian army. Could this be a coup d'etat? No, I don't think he's out to overthrow the president. He just wants to kill the sorceress. Miss with your dog. You want to play cards? Okay, it's fair enough that you're going to ignore me. I'm just going to cross the street whenever I feel like it. General Caraway's mansion is right through this gate, but I can't let you walk in. I believe you've been informed of our arrival. Yes, indeed, but I was ordered not to let you through until your skills have been tested. He's still so skeptical of people. Test their skills? What does he want us to do? The Tomb of the Unknown King is to the northeast. All you have to do is go there. It's real simple, but you have to bring back proof that you were there. A code number. A code number? A code number. All the way out here for a test of courage. Many students like yourself who wish to call on General Caraway. I guess I should start calling him Caraway. Do you have the car here? No, Caraway. There was a student from Galbadia Garden yesterday who has yet to return from the test of the Tomb of the Unknown King. The Tomb of the Unknown King is located northeast of the city. Your objective is to go to the Tomb of the Unknown King. Look for traces of the lost student and return with his ID number. You should be able to find what you're looking for shortly after you go in. The ID number should be written on it. I don't recommend going any further than you have to. You may never make it back alive. Anyway, here's a map for you. Just select while inside the Tomb of the Unknown King to bring it up. Yay. Press triangle while the map is displayed to escape from the dungeon. But remember, your seed rank will go down. Ready to answer by a hint by a location displayer. I mean, I could. Or I can just be escorted out of town. I don't need my location displayed. I know how to use a map. Alright, I'll accompany you out. It's quite convenient if you rent a car while you travel outside. Never. Old man. Do you play cards? Want to rent a car? No, I want to play cards. Always trying to get me to rent cars. I'm not going to destroy the environment of this planet. It's too that banner's scary. Also, we probably came from the actual, where the area we were when we dropped this off is probably actually the exit. Yep. I was about to run back into the city. Alrighty, show northeast. It's not that way, it's this way. Ba, ba, da, da. Screech. Alright, Renoa is full up on First Davis things. You don't have full scan, you don't have full float. Alright, I forgot we upgraded weapons. So now our weapons are more powerful and look different. Not that you can see any of them very well with the position we are currently in, but hey. Alright, it was already asleep. Still asleep, good. Guess we only need one scan, because we used one scan. But how much do you need of either thing? You're only over 50 on the floats. And, geez, you're low on both? Well, we'll grab what we can, but otherwise we're doing the things. I forgot the sheer trigger basically looks just like the revolver. To the extent that I'm going to re-verify that we did upgrade his weapon. We've learned T-Magic Reform. And by reform, I mean refine. Refine the cards. We could have you learned Summon Magic, but... Ooh, Mid-Magic Refine would actually be very much more useful, because then we can turn our 100 stacks of Blizzard and such into Blizzaras and such auras. And Squall, you have you do have a sheer trigger now. There's a Kukin indicator turned on, because I'm not a fool. And Gunblade Auto Mode off, because I'm pretty sure we can't use these things if we don't have it turned on. Or we don't have Gunblade Auto turned on. If we don't have it turned off. But yeah, we can now use, potentially, when we finish up a Rinzokuken, it might become a Faded Circle instead of a Rough Divide, which, you know, damages everyone. She is still learning Invincible Moon. Look, it's a list of everything he can do. Oh, we can set Duel to Auto Mode. Probably less damage than doing things non-auto mode, but... Why not? Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. Irving is what that normal ammo we got is for. With the various ammos, his limit break is just to be like, I'm going to pump a bunch of bullets into the enemy. So you get different bullets with different things. Because he uses a gun. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. Not that I want to use Zell, but when he's been forced in our party, that's all I was doing. But this way, you know, without me having to actually try to do things, we can just, you know, look at things happening. The only special she has is Full Cure. Fair enough. I think more show up as she levels up. Then we forgot to look at Quistis, because she's the end right there with her Slaying Tail. And look, we just have all these things. Yay. Anyway, back to running in this direction. Bum 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 bum. Gizzard, of course it's you. Pew. Can't even survive that. Ba-ba. Yep, but they won't stop showing up. Look, the tomb of the unknown king. Kill. Oh no. Oh no. Gizzard. You just like put his entire upper torso into your mouth, didn't you? How do they know it's a king if it is unknown? That's a good question. Right, Renoa's full. You know, let's test a thing that I don't remember. Just float last after battle. Because I don't think it do, but I don't know. Anyway, Squall can no longer really move because he cannot maintain traction on anything before he's floating in the air. Pow. There it goes. Swish, swish. Yay, screws. Evilly leveled up. Alrighty, well, here we are. Tomb of the King, where the princes of the universe. I don't really have any paper near me, but we can pull up a notepad nice and easy. You want to play cards? Float! Oh, okay. Bye. Ooh, protect. For protect. Save point. My save point. Huzzah! And now we move in. Oh, right. Well, he's not floating. One way or the other. So there we go. So we are in that first hallway. By which I mean the very bottom of the map. Ah, Blabra. And a Buell. Okay, not too concerned about either of you at the moment. Yeah. Destroy. I mean, I could draw shells, but that's a lot of jiggling. So it seems like the correct answer to fighting this guy is I should have used the Buell's magic if I don't want to use my own. Become a card. Thank you. Blabber card. My stone piece. 4 AP, not bad, not bad. I feel like Blabra was one of the ones that required multiple cards. Also, no, not that we wanted TV for lightning wind magic. Sheer feathers can be turned into arrow. Dynamo stone into 20 Thundagas. That's pretty dang nice. Give me you. Used all of our sheer feathers, but that's okay. Card mod. Yeah, 4 into our rune armlet, so bam! We still have a Blobber card, and we have our rune armlet. Shawblade. 3 to a turtle shell, nice. 5 into a water crystal, 1 into a spider web, a Kalki's pinion. Right, it's Gustavus himself that lets us get sheer feathers back. Anyway, now that we have 100 arrow, that is stronger than however many Asuna you have, which is understandable. But that is also much stronger there. Or we could make your attacks wind elemental. That sounds fun. Tell me, can I claim? You got 91 Asuna, which means you will still have Asuna. You won't if I take yours. Also, yours are equipped. So how about we take all we can from you, thus powering up her HP a lot more. He's still got 40 though. But I could give them to her to power up her whatever Asuna is on all the stronger. Yep, split them. Make it to where you basically swap how many each of you have. What are your... Oh, right, your Asunas are equipped to status here. Yeah. Anyway, first tunnel. We're not the first junction point. Just keep going. Oh, a sword. Student ID number 8. 8. Well, that seems to be about what it needed to be. We could totally leave. But why? When we can be like, let's go to the right. This is now this first curve. It's much more curved than a corner, but still. So now we are in that intersection in the bottom right of the center. So then if we go this way again, we're at another corner. I thought for a moment we were fighting a wall. But no, it's a forbidden. And a Buell. He is zombie magic. Just get rid of you. Not allowed to just cast slow on us. The you are, but still. I'm pretty sure I always assume that the cape in, like, when he's, because I usually just see the guy on the card mostly. And I always assume it's some kind of big fiery hair thing instead of a cape. How do we forget the name of the king? Like, do y'all have no paperwork? Uniform? Song? No, clearly. He could have also just been, you know, kind of a shitty king. Like, not shitty enough to be infamous, but, you know, not good enough to be remembered either, so they just kind of forgot who he is. He got a tomb because he ordered them to build the tomb, but that's about it. I forgot to pull the trigger. He's too busy getting them zombies set up. Failed to draw. Oh no, he avised me. Seven. 2. Avis. 9. 1. You do realize you're forbidden, right? Like, you're not allowed to be here. Yeah, okay. Five. I think I was gonna drop him. Draw him out because he's practically naked. You gonna fall yet? Nope, okay. I'm done drawing from you, I think. I'm bored of it now. Fine, you want... Yeah, become a card, give me a freaking betrayal sword or whatever it is. There he goes. Betrayal. Betrayed. I mean, that might have been the skeleton of the king, for all we know. He also gave us a betrayal sword, a sword that betrays allies. Alrighty, back through here now. To which, if we move one more to the right, we should be in a room of some variety. Of course, we gotta go straight because there's a hallway. Hi. Grrr, who's there? Hi. I see you chose to heal yourself. Good show. Ow. Ooh, life. Oh. Yep, there's the counterattack. You shouldn't hit Renoa. You should know that she has Interceptor. This is sacred. It haste as well, I forgot. Of course the draw failed. Why would it succeed? Maybe put to sleep, I wonder. Five life. Pew. Bonk. Ah, right. I'm like, geez, 300 damage, what? But I remember why. Because she's got all that arrow equipped. Whatever would that matter? Who knows? Bonk. Bonk. Oh, blue magic time. Let's do damage. No, a status change situation too. Let's try to acid him. See if his status can be changed to whatever capacity that do. Hark. Melty. Well, no status change that I can see, but at least we got to see his melty face. They're pretty strong! Okay. Bastards! It ain't over! Okay, bye. Have a beautiful time. I suppose we should probably up her up a little bit again. You as well. You'll probably be okay. So how many life did you get? 52, not bad. They're not actually doing you any good beyond just having them. Good for you. How about you? Only 14. Which may or may not be better than, it's not going to be better than anything, honestly. Get protection against, the gravestone thing. Oh, sorry, what was... Okay, so zombie is the skull, so I'm going to guess then that the coffin is instant death. Bum, bum, bum. How you doing with teaching Angelo things? Not there yet at all. Fair enough. Alrighty, so now let's backtrack. Ah, I forgot that this dungeon does this. So noted. We are now facing towards the center part. We got paid and a fight. How fun. Ah, Blabra. I'll learn you, Blabra. By which I mean, we will, use his magic to, blob you up. Thunder! Zap. Alright, let's do it. Never mind, he's dead. Ba-da-da. Up. A level. Yeah. Okay, so now if we go to the right, we will technically go into the right. I think what I want to do first, let's go straight. And by go to the right, I mean, basically going up. For we are now at the junction in the middle there, which I thought was a three-way, but let's see what happens if we go straight then. So we should check every one of those just in case. Then we're going to turn around, which means up is now back towards that. So if we head right, we're heading down, which we will do. So we're at that junction now, facing down still, so heading right will take us left. And if we go right again, that should take us to this version of the, this room. Which, okay, looks like this is going to be a place we're going to be trying to go later, because that looks like a drawbridge that is up. So now, heading to the right will take us further to the left. So now we're in that junction. So once again to the right. Now we're in the middle. So if we go right, we will face the wall. Alright, nothing fun to see there. And now we can go straight a couple times, and we will end up in this side room. Ah, a blockade went down. Ah, a save point and a water wheel. The draw point for Kira, heck yeah. Qual. 5 Kira, cool. First off, let's touch this. The water wheel now moves freely. Pop, pop, pop. Poppity. Going straight. We are now facing that. So we want to go straight one more time and then take a left. Ah, that was the sound of Blabra. Is my trigger? Blob. Nice crit. No card. No card. Bonk. Once more, try to card. May I see your ID, sir? Okay, we're not going to let you in without being able to see your ID. Just because you withhold it doesn't mean we're going to just let you in. Be like, oh, I need to see it then. I mean, your friend's been asleep this whole time. There we go, thank you. Alright, so it's that again. Alrighty, you know what we're gonna do? Aside from continue the battle, we are going, at the risk of causing too much background noise, but hopefully not, we are going to, I think, we're going to turn our overhead fan on to the lowest setting just to get a little bit of airflow because it has already become kind of unbearably stuffy. But maybe just that little bit of airflow will be enough that we can keep going. Because that's a really short time, and I feel bad about that if I'd have to be like, oh, well, never mind. Yeah. So you're going to hear a couple clicks probably, but hopefully that'll be the end of most of the noise. But I forgot to pull the trigger. There we go. So hopefully that's not adding too much extra noise. I feel like it shouldn't, because I feel like I've played things just fine with it running before. But, I guess we'll find out. There's the card. Yeah, there's not a lot of excess from beyond normal, it seems like, but who knows, whatever. And the stone pieces! Ooh, Elemental Defense Junction has been learned. Delightful. What would you like to learn now, Ifrit? Excuse me. We can learn Ammo Refine. We can learn the ability to junction a second one. Ooh, Mad Rush. What does that do again? I know it's an attack. I feel like it's just gonna berserk yourself. We can just, once I find where it went, right here, there we go. Mad Rush. Mad Rush, Final Fantasy VIII. Effect. Party will attack enemies uncontrollably with faster turn taking and plus 50% damage while having physical damage. Player will not be able to regain control for the rest of the battle. Okay, so it basically causes not only Berserk, but haste and protect. Okay. A very, very dangerous thing to potentially go after. Outside of getting it just to get it, you know. Or we could keep saving up for strength power further. Or we can get ammunition refine in case they ever force me to use Irving. Which I'm pretty sure they probably will. How you doing, viewers? Yeah, sure, let's... Since we're looking at these things at the moment, let's also check out... what is it called? Treatment? Treatment. Like I said, I'm pretty sure treatment is basically just a region for free, but it costs your turn. Okay, yeah, treatment cleanses the target from all abnormal statuses except for death, healing, poison. So it'll heal poison, petrify, darkness, silence, berserk, zombie, slow, sleep, stop, doom, petrifying, and confuse, curse, and the fun little thing called vitality 0. So yeah, that's still a good thing to learn. Mug, of course, is mug. Do damage and also steal an item. That is why we very much want that right away, and yeah. Alrighty, so that's, I guess, getting this going good for now. I believe we are currently facing forward. So we go, and I believe this is the second junction section. If we had gone straight, that probably would have taken us to... what do you call it? The midpoint. So we are now on the upper left. So now if we go here and take a right, we should be in a center. Indeed. Bum, bum, bum. And now if we just go straight, we're in the back section. Bop, bop, bop. That's been lowered as well. Good. Ah, a drop point. I believe I've been looking for that. Float. Sure. Replenish someone's float. Yours. 2 float. Great job, Renoa. So I believe what we are actually trying to do is I believe by freeing up the gears of the water wheel, that should have dropped the deal. I should have dropped the drawbridge, I think. And so... yep, that's why you don't attack Renoa. Ugh, they're like flying geezards. Oh wow, you survived that. The weakest things ever. But apparently you can survive a hit from Renoa. Fair enough. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Cup still has water in it. Okay. I was simply going to fill it with water, which I'm going to do now anyway, because I just took some gulps. Alright. There we go. 2 AP. Diablos leveled up. Up. So back over. So we are now up there at there. So take a turn, we'll be in a corner. Then we can just go straight until we hit another one of these corners. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Armadodo! You! Hello! What do you have? You actually have a tiny little face. You have protects. Fair enough. I missed. I tried to do the thing, but I missed. Not asleep. Nice strong arm claw. You are... When you stand upright, you're a little hot. Well, now you fell over. I feel bad. You want to go to sleep? Yeah, you do. How many protects do you have? 6. Interesting. Probably because I pulled them away and gave them to Rinoa when we got them before. Indeed, having it even just on the lowest setting like that is helping a fair bit. It is at least, the ambient air feel is at least not insufferable feeling now. So that's good. Oh, he did. A sharp spike. What fun. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. Okay, now I need to pay more attention again. So that makes us mean that we've used the curl down there, so we just need to go forward 1 and right 1. Interesting. Ah, no, I see what happened. Okay, go back. I forgot that it goes all the way down to that very, very bottom exit area. So actually, let's get into a fight. I was gonna say, let's go to the right instead. Hi, Blabra. Put one of you to sleep. You didn't go to sleep, so you're gonna die now. And by die, I mean just give it more. Forgot to do the thing. Pop! Pop! Oh, you don't have to go to sleep either, huh? Ba, 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 ba. Please go to sleep. Thank you. Ba, 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 ba. Please become a card. Yes, yes, you're able to punch things. I'm able to turn you into a card, but you don't see me bragging about it. Granted, you also don't see me succeed at it either. Ugh. go. This is slow. Well, that's because it's got high physical defense, and I don't feel like using magic on it, so I keep using card as well, because that's the best means we otherwise have of ending the battle sooner, even though we don't get experience, but shrug. There it is. Oh yeah. So the Ruin Armlet we got. We can teach a GF the Spirit plus 20% ability that I think Shiva technically already has or something. Maybe not. Thing is, I don't necessarily want to use those right away because I need to remind because you have a limited number of abilities your GF can actually like learn, and I don't remember how many there are and things like that. So that's a thing I need to research into to an extent or what have you. So I don't want to necessarily be like, even though it'd be like, oh yeah, give another person plus 20% magic defense, but okay, we did equip that. But you know. Went back in. And back out. To the shape point. I don't think monsters actually show up out here. How long until Renoa learns Puppo? Very close. Let's just learn it. There we go. Now we can start learning Angelo Rivers. Probably running a bit low on tents. We do have cottages as well. Bum, ba, da, dum, ba, da, da, dum. Alrighty, and now we should just have to go straight. Unless by leaving the dungeon, it reset the, what do you call it? The drawbridge thing. Nope. It is open too much, apparently. Okay. So we're now turned around, so I want to go right. And if we just go straight, that'll work out for us. So that makes us turn, and then we can take a left. More Kira. Only two. Maybe I did need to do something in the back room or something. So we just went through the curve, which means another left, and we'll go into another curve. Oh, we got paid again. Should be another this way. Yeah. Hello, Mule. I should call the second one Ferris. After all, one Buell is just a Buell, but two Buell is a Bueller. Ah, goodness. Okay, so there's something going on in here that I'm not... There we go. So now that I've also unleashed all the water, that'll probably float the drawbridge. I went the wrong way. Alrighty, so we're now in that front juncture. So we can kind of do what we did last time, which is go this way, and then just go, once we get around the corner, go straight forever. But just remember that by going straight forever, we then end up eventually in the lower chamber, and then we, turn and go straight instead of going straight and then turning. Armadodo, your back is turned to me. You fool. You're stuck in my loop, sleepy boy. And now you fell over like a fool. Like a sleepy, sleepy fool. Oh, he did. Hooray. Huzzah. Sharp spike. AP. Continue straight. Oh, we're already there. Cool. Shoulder. Straight. Straight more. Oh, yep, we just crossed the bridge. Ah, the casket of the unknown king. With a fella on top. Alrighty, the only thing I can think of to do, because we're about to get into a boss fight, remove card, apply GIF. Which GIF do you have? Quetzalcoatl and Siren. Not super helpful, but sure. Sure. Alrighty. You back again? Took it easy on you last time, but not this time. This time my big bro was with me. Now's your chance to run away, man. Bro! Yeah, bro. Yo, bro, these guys crashed the tomb. But plus they attacked me.
Oh, really? They attacked you? Ain't not bad for a human. Wow, so the Elder's smaller.
Yo, bro, they're making fun of us.
Foolish little humans. I'll show you, not to judge a book by its cover.
Okay, here we go. Right now. That's good. It's Minotaur and Sacred. Are they a Final Fantasy V reference? Bonk. Well, you might remember back in that playthrough, you know, going through no, we're not drawing at the moment. We are making sure everyone get floaty. But yeah, in the when you had the party split doing the two towers, Fork Tower, on the physical side of it, you know, you found one of these guys as the boss, but you could have run into the other one. I don't think we did when we did my playthrough, but you could have. Mower. Ow. Rude. What'd you get? You get a puppo in the face. Alright, nothing. What do you got in here? Double. We could use more of those. We could also use much more life as well. But we also, like, you know, cast Protect on people. How dare you heal yourself? I give Quistis a protect as well. Alright, Squall, draw double. Quistis, smack him. Draw life. Mad Cow Special. And that is the reason why you cast Float. Okay, he's healing more than we're actually damaging him. So I think what we're going to actually do is Squall. You're not using haste for anything yet. So use that on Quistis so we can double our damage and get that going, you know? Oh, never Quistis. Dancing plays faster, Quistis. I just realized everyone's on the ground again. That's not good. Stupid stats effects wearing off. To destroying, I guess. Well, we got 2 people up. I forgot that we hadn't floated Renoa yet. But you know, at least she has the most HP. Bonk. Yeah. Just a thing my tired eyes need to keep paying attention. The Quistis went down. Oh, Quistis Protect wore off as well. Alright, you know what? You know heck and what? Haste yourself. I don't think I recast anything on him, so... or on her. Okay, we're all floating though, so that's no concern. Okay, that missed, which makes me feel like I need to protect on her. No, Squall didn't protect though. Oh, that's just rude. Okay, and haste did wear off. Noted. And her float has also worn off. And of course, Squall doesn't have a float because he just died. Ah, boy, their region is annoying. Oh, Squall barely not dead again. Which is I would love to reason to him. Okay, I think I know what I need to start doing. Hello, welcome in. I'm sorry, Twitch is apparently being evil. Thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it. Wow, 2 years. Congrats on that. I am okay. I'm very warm, though. For it is still a warm day. But you've reached the red little shadow face thing, whatever, the badge. Yay.
The rest is up to you, bro.
Well, as the Fox just said, I'm doing okay. Warm, though, because it's still a warm day. There we go, we get to see Fated Circle. So fated!
The brothers defeated. I guess we'll join you.
Huzzah! G Returners, G High Potions, and Sacred's card. 40 AP, learned Mid-Magic Refinery, Ammo Refinery. Hydration obtained. So yeah, they're a GF this whole time. And within the tomb, you are quite the powerful ones to have defeated the two brothers. Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped stone coffin. However, there's something I've been thinking of for a very long time. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling to the other world after such a long and tiring journey through life? Yes, receive the Minotaur card. You got both of them. Huzzah, hazoo, hooray. So now we have that gap filled up with another new little fella. He is an Earth Summon. Oh my god, the ability to actually defend! Or cover. Cover would be good. More importantly, though, it's probably that Strength Junction there. He already has HP plus 20% on him. Yeah, let's immediately start getting that Strength Junction in. It doesn't actually really matter who he's most compatible with, although the answer is Zell and Renoa. Interesting. Because we're going to give him to whoever doesn't have Strength, which is actually Renoa, so that works out, I guess. Although by doing this, she now also is going to have even more HP. What fun. Actually, that's a good question, Mega Man. We might put him on Squall to start with if he has HP. Yeah, he does have HP Junctions, so yeah. Until he learns Strength Junction, we will actually put him and his brother. Oop. Oopsie doopsie. We'll actually put the two of them on Squall. We need to re-attach here, whatever was attached to there. Probably them protects. Yeah, them protects. Alright, nothing else got effed up by that. Swap this back to card. And verify. Okay. And for now, you get the brothers, because that means you get to have HP. The most you will be getting is out of life, so there you go. With your 52 life. And also more HP. Bum, bum, ba, dum, ba, da, dum, bum, bum.
But then everyone is also learned things.
Elemental Defense Junction. Still working on that. You learned whatever you were learning. So, yeah, Strength 40. You're almost there. You're almost there. Heck yeah. And just a couple little boosties just to get us out of here. Yeah, we got 2 new cards as well. So yay, they'll probably end up showing up in our play deck. Considering I've been playing very lazily with not strategizing my picks at all, and instead just doing the main one, whatever's in front, up first, whatever. There's a sword with a number, but I have the number written down. It's 8. feel like that number does change every game. Like it's a randomized thing, so you have to, you can't just be like, oh, you're replaying the game? Well, you know it's 8, so just do 8 again. Could be wrong about that, but I don't remember, but I feel like that's the case. Yeah, a lot of that was optional. All we had to do was get that number. And as soon as we did that, we could have just left. But then we wouldn't have, we could have, we're gonna pop back in and that draw point was reactivated, so we're gonna grab that. And protect. Twist this. So now we make our way back to town. Baby. Actually, we used up some cures. Okay. Which actually reminds me further, we have the ability to refine some things now. Let's just twist this, you don't need to worry about it. You don't either, I think it's Renoa who does. Oh, but he's dead now, so it don't matter. Because I'm a fool. You missed! How could you? Oh, still alive. Excuse me. Miss Dandy says 4 AP. I need 5 on one of them and 10 on the other. I am not above grinding out a little bit more AP to just have those things learned already. Hi, Thrust Davis. Boom. There we go. Missed it the third time because I'm a fool, but yeah, we did it. And rough divide. Up. Down. A sheer feather. We learned treatment. A thing that might be situationally useful to equip, but we mostly learned to learn. Bum, 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 bum. Learn status defense 2. Just 3 AP away. Da, na, na, na. I think we made it to the beach. We did indeed. The fish is in the air. Ah, you're full up on sleep, are you? Well, in that case, you get to attack. There we go. And now the other one's gonna get rinse a cooking, probably. And by probably, I mean absolutely. A faded circle ensures you're going to die in the sand. A fish fin. Fasted to Kalon's card. For AP, it's got a level up, 7 level up. Most importantly, we learned Mug. For the camera. Now then, what do you want to learn, Diablos? Ooh, time magic refined. We should probably do that. Status magic refined would also be good. HP junction up would also be probably... Ooh, dark side. That's probably actually the most useful to us. I mean, the refines as well, but more things to junction into. Because then, when we swap away brothers to... or no, it won't be too far behind with that. Okay, but now Squall can attach the ability... Mug. Change his attack to Mug. There we go. Delicious. Delightful. And also because I keep forgetting that we got him. I want to look at him. We got the ammo refined, finally. We can turn normal ammo into fast ammo. But what it takes... Oh, it's just one-to-one trade. That's cool. Refine 1 Shatter Spike into 10 AP ammo. 8 normal ammo from a Screw. Chef's Knife into 20 AP ammo. AP, of course, being armor piercing. 1 into 40 demolition ammo. Nice. Do we have anything new that can be turned into tools? We can get shell stones from the rune armlet. I imagine those are items which an item to cast shell. We know about that one already, and that's it, unfortunately. Mid magic refine. We can look at here and be like, hey, 5 fire into a Fira. 5 cure into a Kira. And that's basically how it do. If it has a secondary step, it can be refined into it. And so, we refine what we can. I mean, granted, you do give yourself far less of them by doing this, but... You know, if they're not equipped to anything already anyway, then, you know, why not? Might as well. Okay, before we do that one, we'll do shit there and be like... There we go. That's the way to fast do it. Oh no, you can't refine equally. You fool. Because we have spent one of them. I don't want to do it yet then, even though I should, because why not? I can still do most of them. And then when we can draw some more cures, we can do more of them, you know? And we got new cards, so we can be totally like, you know, without making sure we don't actually accidentally click the thing. We can get 10 adamantines by the Minotaur card, or 100 dino bones from Sacred. Eevee gets its 3 elemental attacks, already knew. 30 fire ammo from Oil Boil. A water crystal. Yay. Another betrayal sword. Another rune armlet. Oops, so only enough to get the thing. Need the sleep powder becomes a remedy. So it takes 5 to get just 1. Ah, 1 refines into a soft. Very good. Alright. Let us save. Alrighty, off the beach to the city. Thrust Davis, huh? Always you. Get some of these floats back. Mug! Stole 2 sheer feathers. Nice. There we go. Alright, we transformed lizards into bizarres and didn't do anything about it. Or blizzaras. You fool. Has nothing. And it's dead. So it really has nothing. Doesn't even have life. Level up for squall. What am I doing? That's what it was. Excuse me. We were going to verify if we... That is less than 100 for that one. Alright, we can do a magic elemental defense. So we could be like that and get, 50% fire protection. Hello, Tareth. No card, no life. Oh, we can get 9 protection against the 3 base elements. Sure, why not? Whip. Can we make it to the city? There we go. Maybe I'll even get on the bus this time, because I want to go to the hotel and actually stay there. Hello, Carman. You're killing the planet. Carman, San Diego. Yes. Please wait until the bus headed for Caraway's mansion arrives. Talk to me once it's here. Okay. Yes, I want to get on it. Carman, San Diego. We're at Caraway's mansion, which I do want to go to, but that's not what we're here for. We're first here to just go to the end. Presidential residence. No, thank you. But shopping arcade. No, thank you. Unless too late. Hotel. Yes, I'd like to get off here. I appreciate that their buses are free. Hello, are you free as well? Without reservation, you need to pay in advance 100 gil. Have a pleasant day. Any hidden things here? Got a gold issue, Tim Maniacs. You can ingredient. I did indeed. Good. Thank you very much. We hope to see you back soon. It might not have been me who said that. It might have been her. Who knows? Save. Here's your bus. Hi, I'd like to get on. This one's General Caraway, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Alright. Hello, I'm ready to go in. Let me talk to you, please. Yes, what is it? I'm ready to answer. The ones is an 8. The tens is a 0. The hundreds is also a 0. 8. That's correct. Please write this way. I'll be honest, that gave me a little bit of a scare to the 2 because it was just an 8. I'm like, oh god, tens and hundreds? But I just did, you know, let me just stick to it. Yes, Caramello, son. Both Balam Garden, and both Balam and Galbadia Garden are joining forces with a general from the Galbadian army. Why? No point in me thinking about it. Seeds aren't meant to question why. They just do. Is my contract still in effect? What is it this time? Don't leave me in this house, okay? Want me to explain why? This might take a while. You should know by now. Just tell us what to do and we'll do it. Okay then, thanks. Also, I don't really understand why you think we'd leave you inside some guy's house. Seems like a good way to cause trouble. Hey, Quistis. He's making us wait quite a bit. Okay, fine, I'll walk around you. He always does this. So discourteous, making people wait. I'm gonna go complain. We're just gonna let her do that. Everyone just wait here. We're just gonna let her do that. Oh, by the way, this is my house. So don't worry. I'm sorry, what? Hope it doesn't lead to any trouble. What the hell's going on? Oh god. Where's Renoa? She has not received the type of training you have and may become a burden. It is best that she stays out of this operation. For the best.
See Renoa's father?
I can't remember the last time she called me that. So the father's a top military officer and the daughter's a member of an anti-government faction? That's bad. Really bad. Yes, indeed. It's a serious problem. I mean, it's not my problem. But it doesn't concern you, it's our problem. That's not the case. Besides, we have far more important things to worry about. Garden's directive and Renoa's orders have the same value to us. Once our mission is accomplished here, we're working for Renoa, as per our contract. I don't know what your situation is, but please don't interfere when the time comes. And if I do, what's his problem? I hate adults. We're all seeds here. We'll act accordingly. I assume Irving is. I'm not sure they actually said that, if he is or not. Hey, fellas! We're here to knock off the sorceress, right? So let's get down to business. To defeat that bitch. Uh-huh. To assassinate a sorceress who is working for a world leader. She's just an ambassador, which is not a leader. It's a person who works under a leader. With other leaders. Okay, let me explain the plan. I left the room to get my props and play thing. Okay, well, we don't get to have Renoa, so congratulations, Irving. You get to exist and obtain everything Renoa had. I'm sure you know about Galbadian government reaching an agreement with Sorceress Ida. So the sorceress's name is Ida, or Idia. Idia. There's going to be a ceremony tonight to commemorate the event. Yeah, either Idia or Ide. Could be Ede. Ede. Eddie. Could be Eddie. Her name could just be Eddie. It'll be held at the presidential residence. During the ceremony, we'll split up into 2 teams and get into position. The gateway team will enter the gateway and stand by. The sniper team will stand by the front of the presidential residence until the ceremony is over. Stand by at the front. This is where the sniper team will wait, right here where I'm standing. So we're going to divide into 2 teams, the sniper team and the gateway team. That's the presidential residence. Once the ceremony ends, a parade for the sorceress will begin. That's when the gate will open. Lay low until then. The parade may be cancelled if there's any commotion. We must avoid that at all costs. Once the gate opens, the sniper team will move out. With the parade drawing the crowd and the guards' attention, it should be rather easy to move about. The sniper team will head for the roof of the residence. In the corridor by the sorceress's room, there's a hatch that leads to the clock tower. There is a clock tower. There's a clock tower there housing a carousel clock. You'll find the sniper rifle there. Stand by in the clock tower until exactly 2000 hours. The parade will begin by the gate. The sorceress will be riding a parade vehicle on the parade vehicle. After it leaves the gate, the vehicle will turn left, like this. This way. The parade will circle once around the city along the outer road and return to this space. It will return on this side. Then it will turn right and head this way. Here's where the Gateway team comes into play. They will sell her chocolate. At exactly 2000 hours, the parade will pass under the gateway. Is the whole point of the Gateway team just to do your little parade thing that you seem really intent on wanting to have us do? Okay, I guess I'm going to follow. I was just going to wait where he told me to wait, because we're we have Irving with us, therefore we have the sniper team. At this point, the Gateway team will operate the console to drop the gates. The sorceress will be trapped inside the gateway. At 2000 hours, the carousel clock will rise out of the roof, carrying the sniper team as well. There will be no obstruction between the sniper team and the sorceress. Take the open shot. Bang! That is all. Now we wait. You are free to go anywhere. Go check out the city if you wish. Just one thing. Stay out of trouble. Who do you think we are? We're not like your daughter. We are seeds. And report to my residence when you're ready. We'll hold the final meeting then. After that, we'll proceed with the operation. Alright. Where's your house again? Tell me, old man. You want to play cards? Wait, you're telling me to a game? Yes. Clap, 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 clap. Zell. Christus, Diablos. Yep, Minotaur Sacred. Oh no. Yeah, sure, why not? You're an old man slow player, huh? And then we're going to put this here, and we're going to retake it with that 2, probably. You did not. Okay, well, I'm going to take that then. And that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah. So what just happened there with the combo? It's in replay. So he got the same because 5 and 5, 2 and 2. So you don't have to meet everything. You just have to meet 2 of them. And because the, whatever its name is, Sam, because Sam, flipped over and technically is a stronger card compared to that one, it comboed over into that guy as well. This old man is much more canny a player than I realized. But we are currently still winning, and we did. So, that's good. Give me that Sam. And the Anaconda, I guess. Sam's number or name was in yellow because we had previously had that card. So that means I turned it. I lost it because I turned it into something. So that's why I lost it. Old lady, do you want to play a card game? What? You're challenging me to a card game? No. What? You're challenging me to a card game? Yes.
Play. Christishzel, the
Sacred, because that does cover things we don't have a lot of. So it's stronger on the strong sides than Ifrit, but weaker otherwise. Let's stick with Ifrit. Excuse me.
Well, man.
Flip. Flip.
Gale. Fish the bear better by F.
Behemoth. Grendel. Let's get together for another match.
Oh, yes, indeed. Perhaps when we go out for some coffee.
Bum, 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 ba-da.
Wait, no, come back. I want to get on.
Well, if the bus is taking... If we take the bus this way, we immediately go to General Caraway's mansion. Money. Oh, yeah, speaking of money,
Why not?
do a seed test. We haven't done in a while. Do you have to regain HP while walking? No. The draw command must be set in order to use the draw point. Yes. Limit breaks always kill enemies. No. Siren can run the ability treatment. Yes. You can junction more than one GF. Yes. Adamantine is an item dropped by a level 10 Adamantoise. Sure. You can rearrange the magic and items displayed during battle. Yes. Shiva can learn Doom right after becoming an ally. No. Drain absorbs HP from enemies, but can't be used to absorb from party members. Probably. Recovery magic damages undead monsters. Yes. Oof, I did bad.
What?
No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Okay. Okay, well, oh. I feel like I don't need to keep doing it that way. We can just do it through here again. It's not going to change anything. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Still 80. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. 80 forever. Okay, so no, what else did we change? So that's a no, that's a yes. No, they don't always kill, but yes, you can learn that. Yes, we can jump to more than one. No. 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 Yes. No. Our score is going down. I'll brute force if I have to. Sure, yes, fine, why not? They can, in theory. Yes, that needs to be done to draw. I'm pretty sure that's true. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. So we got to 90. So apparently they can do that. Sure, it doesn't need to be set. Why not? Even though it does. Yes. Bum, bum, bum. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so whatever we change is incorrect. Nope. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, so... Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. We're getting worse. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Sure. Yes. 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 Fucking start answering yes to everything. We know there are 6 yeses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or no, 4. I mean, I've known the cheese method forever. I've just been trying to not use it. I've forgotten already. 1, 2. I mean, the true cheese method is to slowly answer no to one question at a time as well, which I'm about to do because I'm forgetting everything. Okay, so we've determined there are 6 things, and I don't remember which one, so we're going to say no to that one because I don't remember which one I changed. So that one's a yes. That is also a yes. That is a no. I think I just did the same thing again anyway. Yes, yes, no, no. Okay, so that's also a yes. We got half our yeses used up. 1, 2, 3. Alright, seems like we got our 4th one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that one's a no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that one is a yes. So we got 5 yeses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, so it's within those last 2 questions. Everything else we've been right about otherwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Apparently you can absorb HP from friends. I guess that's what was wrong the entire time. Whatever. We finally passed the test. Where is General Caraway Seed? Right here. Saving my game is a thing to do because I can, and we will go to. It's time to form the teams. The sniper and the leader of the operation will form the sniper team. The leader's role is vital. What does he mean? If the plan fails for some reason, or should the sniper miss, hey there, the leader must carry out a direct assault against the sorceress. The plan was devised carefully because we intend this to be a covert operation. But our ultimate goal is to eliminate the sorceress, and we must achieve this at all cost. Even if they uncover our identities. So who's going to lead the operation? Why is everyone looking at me? I will. Fine, I'll leave the rest up to you. The sniper team is decided. Irving and I will make up the sniper team. Actually, no, let's have Zell be the sniper. I figure he's due for a weird, lucky victory. The gateway team will be literally everyone else. Woohoo! Roger, let's do it! No, I'm not going to do it with you. So who's going to be the leader for the gateway team? Obviously, Quistis. Max out your Lex out. That's all you need. Exactly. Sorry, Zell. You suck. And I would put this more lightly, but you suck. Instructor trait. Quistis trait. Quistis trait. You're in charge. Okay, leave it to me. Okay, let's begin. Oh, I'm okay. We're on your team, instructor. Let's kick some ass. Hello. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave then. Hi. Finally got out of there. Did that man say something? No, not really. Where's Squall? I'm sorry, Renault, but we have to get going. Hold on a sec. Take a look at this. It's called an Odine bangle. I found it in that man's room. Odine? What's an Odine? Nothing. What's an Odine with you? What you gonna do with that? It's supposed to suppress the sorceress's power. But its effects are still unknown, so I don't think they're going to use it for this mission. If it's Odine brand, it should be pretty effective. They're number one when it comes to magical goods. Quistis, are you laughing or shaking with rage? Right. So what exactly do you want to... Okay, rage. So what exactly do you want to do with it? Are you planning on having the sorceress put it on? Who? When? How? That's what we're going to discuss. We don't have time for that. Squall and Irving are already standing by. We have an operation to carry out, too. You understand, don't you? This isn't a father-daughter quarrel. This isn't a game. But okay, let's do your plan. Who said this was a game? I understand what's going on. It's not like I don't have a plan. Yes, but your plan is let's crouch in a corner and discuss a plan. I'll make the first charge when we make the full-on attack. I'll try to buy some time. That won't be necessary. I'll get the job done. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. I need to plan for every possibility. That's what a leader does or something. I'm just gonna go back in here. Hey, Renault, you want to play cards? Well, you won't even talk to me. Alright, well, I'm just gonna look at your dad's computer, or not. Alright, well, bye. Here we go. wandering out to the place we're going, wherever it is. So, like, is it true that seeds aren't supposed to question their mission? I'm sorry, you telling me you're not a seed? What do you care? So, like, if you knew that your enemies were pure evil, you'd get more fired up to fight them, right? An enemy that's pure evil. Right or wrong or not, what separate us and our enemies. It's our different standpoints, our perspectives that separate us. This is mine now. I don't like the giant clown balloons back there. Just one was a giant hand, the other one a clown face. Both sides blame one another. There's no good nor bad side. It's just two sides holding different views. You haven't answered my question. You've just been silent this entire time. It's kind of hot. There's really no need for this to be three. There's really no need for the three of us on this an easy mission like this. We'll stall the sorcerers here. Then it's up to you. 2,000 hours on the dot. Don't worry. The gateway team will wait inside the gate until 2,000 hours. You can enter through this door. The sorcerers will pass through the gateway at exactly 2,000 hours. In that instance, lower the gates using the control console located at the top floor and trapper inside the gateway. Alright, you guys have fun, I guess. And what are you doing all the way over there already? You two will wait here. General, why has the sorceress decided to have such an extravagant parade? She wants to establish her place in Galbadian Gardens, and she's chosen it to serve as her base. So that's why Galbadia Garden wants her out. It's starting. I'm returning to my residence. Good luck. Yeah, fuck you too. Alright, the little pixel people. Instructor, what's up? Maybe I was too hard on her. It's fine. I'm sure there'll be no repercussions at all. Too hard? I'm going to go apologize. You mean Renoa? But we can't leave our we can't just leave our post. We still have time until 2,000 hours. You two wait here. We can't just... Hey, wait up! I mean... Okay, Quest is sure. Jeopardize the entire mission because you decided, you know what, I should probably apologize to her. I'm gonna just draw with the 1% who can draw. Oh no, he locked his front door. We're doomed. It'll be chaos out there soon. You'll be safe here. Oh no, he's going to lock me in. I can do it. How did you not just pass by her? Renoa, I'm sorry, Oh, shit. Huh? Well... Maybe this is why they revoked my instructorship. Did we get locked in? That Caraway guy? We're smack dab in the middle of a family quarrel here. This is bad. I'm worried about Renoa, too. What do you mean? Renoa's probably on her way to see the sorceress as we speak. She wanted to help us. Hey, you learned the doggo. That's all the doggos we have then, isn't it? Yep. Cool. Won't learn anything, okay? Yeah, that's fine. We don't have anything to learn anyway. Alrighty, so, Renoa. Fair enough, no. You're completely empty right now, aren't you? Yeah, you are. So we could steal from Irving to keep things all copacetic, or we could steal from Squall. And now she can mug. I'm not a seed, but I can slowly climb a giant truck. There we go. I can do this. That one's smaller, but it's still hard. Actually, it's the same size. This isn't some kind of game. Oh, that's a big jump. Ah! I did it! Yay! And there we go. I guess I didn't need a junction after all. Hopefully I didn't just screw over Squall. That's a lot of curtains. Excuse me. I'm the daughter of, Galbadian Army's, General Caraway. I thought I'd, come pay my respects, you know, because of my father and all. So I, brought you a small gift, please. You're not saying anything. I'll take that to mean I should approach. Ow! What was that? Why is my arm shaking? Ah! This is really painful. Ugh. Well, I think she just got her neck magically snapped. The long Damien hair, but magically sucked in. Yeah, cutscene. Good cutscene. You know, I'm sure someone who wears, you know, long claw gloves is probably actually a really nice person. You know, and a bunch of points and angles all over and everything. Reality warping, I'm sure it's all fine. Oh, a speech. What fun. Here she comes. Why wouldn't she be dressed like that? It's a special occasion. Hey, that girl. Renoa? Why is Renoa up there? God damn it, did she compromise our mission? Lowlifes. Shameless, filthy wretches. How you celebrate my ascension with such joy. Hailing the very one whom you have condemned for generations. Have you no shame? What happened to the evil, ruthless sorceress from your fantasies? The cold-blooded tyrant that slaughtered countless men and destroyed many nations. Where is she now? She stands before your very eyes to become your new ruler. Ha! 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 A new era has just begun.
Idia, are you alright? Idia.
This is reality. No one can help you. Sit back and enjoy the show. That's a lot of fucking people to be crammed in that area. The question is, was that mic on this whole time? It's fine, he's just slowly digesting alive on the outside, like a spider victim. Rest assured, you fools. Your time will come. This is only the beginning. Let us start a new reign of terror. I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination. Yeah, that's what she did. Ah, my new little plaything right here. Oh, ew, his skin sack is still there. Ah, let us end this ceremony with a sacrifice. Crap. Ah, lizard. Heckin' awesome lizard. Lizard with a lion butt. Hey, she's in big trouble. She's in trouble big time. We gotta go help Renoa. Now we got a mission. The parade hasn't started yet. The gate's not open. You gotta be kidding. It's fine. She's just having, lizard lions, eat her alive. Oh no, it's starting. We need to get out of here quick. Do I have menu access? Not yet. You want to punch the windows, though? You look like you want to punch the window. Watch this! Ow! Ah, it's hard glass. I picked up a thing. Why not? Have you figured anything out? Maybe a secret button, you know, like in the spy movies? No, that sounds stupid. Let's just check everywhere. That's all we can really do. It'd take forever to read all these. Right. There's something fishy about this painting. Bum. I mean, I agree. There's something fishy about the painting, but I don't. But they haven't figured it out yet, so we're going to, you know. You've got a cup. I've got a cup. Let's learn some more first, I guess. Because they'll wandered off to another area. Yo! There we go. Cup. No way! Pretty sneaky. Let's go. But we don't even know where it leads. No use staying here. I guess the cup in the hand was the oh, where are we now? Ah, here we go. I guess just, you know, the hint of cup in hand is what makes it what it is. Okay, we can now return Squall to prominence. Oh. Alright, well, let's go into the weird tunnel. Why not? Whee! Downstairs. Bum, bum. Ah. Spoilers. Yeah, we're gonna see what level now. I forgot to swap. Hey, creep. I forgot to put things on everyone else, I think. I would like to draw your life. Yeah, all they can do is punch with their weak little baby fists. Ba-da-da, na-na. You missed, how could you? Ow! How could you? Ba-dum-bum. My life has been obtained. Whack. Or miss again. We failed to even draw. Another 5. Good. Oh, kill the shadow. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Stone piece. Good things. Okay, we need to put stuff back on Beagle. By the way, just real quick, you do have magic. How dare you? Okay. With that in mind, now we can be like, hey, Junction, sell with the things Irving has. And, sell he gets Squall stuff, I guess. Huzzah. Bum, ba, da, 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 da. $39 Kyota now. Cool. Alrighty, down we go. Down we go. Down, down, down into the sewers, of course. I remember this being a place I get lost in pretty dang easy. Across the little bridge. But there's also a thing we would like to find here. Or instead of crossing the bridge, ride the water wheel. Okay. Aha. It's starting. Hey, Deca. Welcome in. No check. Vehicles. Vehicle check. Ba-bum. Bum-bum-bum. Hey. There she is. With her cool dancers. Heck yeah. Just in time for a parade. While lion lizards continue to maul Renoa. Another chance. Come on. What are you waiting for? Renoa might die. God damn it. Okay, I guess let's switch everything back. Hey, Selfie, give me back my shit. And, Irving, take what Zell has, I guess. Check. You want to play cards? Oh god. Nothing of value was lost. I mean, only because she's not junctioned. Okay, I guess I'm running with you now. I kind of want to play cards a bit. What is safe? Oh, right, safer. I thought you were executed because people, you know, said you were, even though no one confirmed that officially. Like you being all handsome. Oh shit. Running around a cutscene. You want to play cards, Irving? Whee. A save point. Climb up these boxes, I guess. You're pretty slow at that. I guess I am too. It's in. I guess it's in your in both of our defense. You know, it's kind of hard to lift your knee that high in leather pants. Alright, here we go. climb, climb. 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 Can I... Whee! There we go. Hey, I got paid for it. I got paid for climbing up to a roof. Oh, but we lost. I'm gonna blame Renault for that. You wanna play cards? Okay. He was not a crook. I'm gonna stand here and think at you guys a lot. There's a lot of you. The hatch. But what if, before I go down the hatch and pick up a sniper rifle, we go elsewhere? Renoa! You guys haven't eaten her yet? She not taste good, or you playing with your food, or I guess we're fighting. I could have just grabbed the sniper rifle, you know. Sorry, I'm like still a little disgorged. Oh, I had the feeling of I need to sneeze, and then it's going away. But okay, I forgot to tell you. For my limit break shot, pull the trigger with the R1 button. Got it? You know those bullets he forgot to refine, so you barely any normal ammo. Ow. Mug the Iguayan. Couldn't steal. It only just occurred to me that their name is the combination of iguana and lion. Oh, fuck. Give. We've obtained Carbuncle. Good. Now what is this? Ah, break. Cool. You guys are doing something weird. I don't think I like it. Oh, God. Please don't. Couldn't steal. Yeah, but look at him doing all the cool shotgun shots. Couldn't steal. Oh, missed it up twice. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, that one's dead. Still 6G returners. I'm not so concerned about not drawing using them before. Can you get turned into things? Alright, fine. If he's not dead, he's not. I'll heal him up, I guess. Okay, yeah. They're bosses, therefore can't turn into a card. Just wanted to make sure. There you okay. Let's do it. And by it, I mean draw Isuna. And probably also break. The Iguans. Iguians. Iguians, there we go. They're good though. I like the Iguians. We did kill your life partner, so I kind of apologize for that, but you know, you were doing like an all attack, and that was kind of rude. So. Ba 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 ba. Give me your Asuna. We need them. Bam, 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 ba-dum, bam, bam. All the music. Yeah. I never got stuck in the game, I don't think. Just the usual young me, distracted by other things, and you know, not finishing after a very long time. Magma breath. Warp. Oh, it is magma. Except it's not, because it's not underground. Excuse you. As soon as it leaves your gob, it becomes lava breath. I mean, how can I say no to a Rinzakuken? God, how close are you guys to having Max Asuna now? Rude. Not that far away. Okay. 88. Um, 96. No, 94. Okay, you guys are both pretty close, so... Can you breathe magma if you're in a cave? So long as it is... like, if what's above you is ultimately the ground, then yes, because then you are underground. But, like, if it's some kind of weird cave where the ground isn't up there, then no. Okay, so you're now at 94. You are maxed out on Asuna. You are not. Oh. Alright, Irving, now you can start like healing people up a little bit, because y'all are pretty weak right now. Up, you're full. Cool, so now you can start also drawing breaks. Won't worry about drawing breaks on the other one, so Irving can start shooting again. Well, this shopping beat is crap because you didn't have any strength junctioning. One break, good job. The thrilling power of a slow fight as I just keep pelting him in the face with bullets. Draw failed, how dare you? How dare you? Alright, I'm bored now though, so we're gonna swap. I missed. It's dead anyway, it's fine. Hooray! We rescued a corpse. More returners. 20 AP. We learned Elemental Attack Junction. Heck yeah. And we got the adorable little carbuncle. The thing that you're never allowed to look for online without very heavily prefacing it in the search. Garbanzo bean. I was scared. You were almost eaten. Really scared. It's over now. No, comfort me. I was scared. I was really, really scared. You're used to battles, aren't you? I just couldn't. I couldn't fight alone. You're not ready for all this. Better get going. I haven't forgotten your order. God damn it. Just stay close to me. Remember when you called me mean? Yeah, right. What am I? Oh, right. Carbuncle friend. Ooh, recovery medicine. Okay, we got another Vitality Junction, more HP Junctioning. Ability times 3, you can set up to 3 abilities. I believe that's the same thing Diablos has. Yeah, so we don't want to... Cannot be equipped to Squall because that would be redundant. He likes Renoa. Oh, he likes Selfie, the best by far. Interesting. Probably because you're both a little useless. But, you know, very situationally quite good. More status defense, too. That's a good thing. Ooh, counter. Neat. We've got enough HP Junction being learned that we'll have coverage for everyone, so let's learn recovery medicine first. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about using it for anything else, but I guess just in case. Have 40 yellow ammo to work with, Irving. Did someone learn something? Yes, you did. Elemental, compatibility or whatever. So we can start going for Spirit up, or we can go Vitality up harder, or we can learn Doom. Spirit boosties. Anyone else need any shifting? It's a really good song, yeah. What am I doing? Someone needs to put Carbuncle on, so I guess it'll be you. Except it won't, because we're going to be swapping all your stuff around soon anyway. I mean, depends on if you're talking just Final Fantasy or mainline Final Fantasy. Because if you're talking just Final Fantasy, then indeed it probably shouldn't count. Or if you're talking mainline Final Fantasy, it doesn't count. No, because it's not mainline Final Fantasy. If you're talking Final Fantasy in general, that includes anything with the Final Fantasy name attached to it. So you can be like, yeah, Final Fantasy Adventure. I would say so. Okay, you only have one guy attached, or whatever. So how about you also get Carbuncle, I guess? I don't know. We're gonna have to shift a bunch of things around eventually anyway, because we're gonna be swapping party people around all over the place in due time. Alright, so Float gets us 20. We'll put Protect elsewhere. I want to put it there now, though. So, sure, put your lives on everything. But yeah, I mean, Adventure is technically, it's, as everyone knows, it's technically Seiken Densetsu, i.e. mana, but it has Final Fantasy in the name, so if you're just saying a game with Final Fantasy music, it's technically a Final Fantasy game, and then someone will come back and instead be like, yeah, but in Japan, it's not at all. That was just a marketing ploy in America because, they were afraid it wasn't going to sell if they, didn't tie it to a popular franchise. And then I'll be like, I don't care. Doesn't matter what favorites don't matter ever anyway. So surprised the Japanese release is still called Final Fantasy. Is it though? Is it Final Fantasy Seiken Densetsu? Or are you having a jape? Oh, Final Fantasy Gaiden. Fair. Oh yeah, Seiken Densetsu, Final Fantasy Gaiden. Okay, good. So it's not just an American thing anyway. The Legend of the Sacred Sword, Final Fantasy, also known as Final Fantasy. And of course, if you deal with people in Europe, then you have to have the trouble of, when you say Mythic Quest, are you talking about, the Super Nintendo game, or are you talking about, the thingamabob? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Saga, or Legend was always Saga. I believe that is indeed true as well. Again, I don't... When we get to have our chosen party, again, instead of being the flip-floppy back and forth, I'll worry more about that. About who has what. Because now we're going to climb down here and get ready for things. But I'm pretty sure it's going to swap us back to the other three, Spoilers. Just going to go ahead and pick this up. Irving Kinneas. It's in your hands now. Yeah. He did. He probably didn't even realize. Huh? Why did he get all quiet? Oh, he must be concentrating, right? Loneliness of the sharpshooter. I guess he has a point. Can't hear anything from in here. What's going on with the parade, I wonder? Safer. So he's alive. Renoa. Safer's alive. He was in the parade with the sorceress. What does it mean? It means he was alive in the parade with the sorceress. You were the one who jumped to the conclusion that he got executed. But who knows? I don't care. If I were to face the sorceress directly, would I have to go through Safer? That's the way it goes as a seed. You can't fuse your enemies. I may end up killing Safer, though. Just FYI. I mean, or we might fuck, you know? It's hard to say with us. You're both prepared, right? Or both, yeah. Maybe we both. It's the kind of world you live in. You've had a lot of emotional training. Not really. But, of course, I'd rather it not happen. Me fucking him or me killing him. God, how many dots do I have there now? 12? Alright, so Ellipsaja. It's up to Irving. Oh yeah, look at all them dots. I think he might be one of the only people who has ever used that one, Deca. But it exists because you fucking have ellipses every time, all the time, in every goddamn RPG. Huh? Is he asleep? Is he freaking out? Is he having a seizure? He might be having a seizure. Don't tell me you're getting the jitters. I can't do it. Oh my god. And that's when the swap happens. Back to a sewer adventure. Galvadia's finest, absolutely. I mean, quite frankly, I have a feeling that what happened is, you know, like Mathwell, he just kind of lied his way forward, and everyone just believed him. And just point and shoot. And yeah, and then now he's in this situation. He couldn't get himself out of it. He's like, oh god, it's happening. Anyway, Zell swap with Irving. Squall swap with Selfie. Oh, absolutely. Everything Mathwell says is always absolutely 100% accurate and not at all an exaggeration. Alrighty. So, time to wander the sewer. And get lost. Because, like I said before, I'm pretty sure I get lost easy in the sewer. And be like, I don't know what I'm doing, where am I going, what? But there are things I want here, I know that much. Why would I go up? I don't want to go up. I want to wander the sewer forever. I don't know why they have such ornate sewers. You shouldn't be able to climb through them like this. Very clean, too. It's one of the cleaner sewers out there, it looks like. Okay, well, it seems like my only option is to go up the stairs. Up the ladder. Up the vertical stairs, if that's all a ladder is. Vertical stairs. I mean, I'd believe it. There's a fight. More creeps. Are those red bats? Because if they are, fuck them. And fuck you, red bat. Thunder and life, thunder and life. Right, beautiful creeps. Thunder and scan. Alrighty, so start off by getting rid of the red bats. Mug from the creeps. How dare you not steal? Heartbreak, oh no! don't think stuff has even ever been in love. Oh no, she did start feeling weird. Nope, Twistus. Yeah, she knows heartbreak. Life is junction. Got a coral fragment. Yeah. Just the creepiest friggin' little, what do you call them? Shadow fellas. Okay, we can kill the one now. Because we got his coral fragment. Or we can put him to sleep. That works just as well. How dare you miss? Need for you to attack, but you have. Oh well. That one's dead. That one missed. Mug. Root beer. Reminds me of Okage. No, 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 no. There we go. Full recharge for everyone. Okage was such a weird and interesting playthrough. Oh, you also have Life Junction. Makes sense. Bum, 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 bum. How is your life count? 37, not good. How about yours? 56 is better, but still not good. But I'm growing Lord of Drawing, so everyone smack. Has nothing. How dare you? Diablos leveled up. Okay, well, the only place I seem to be able to go at the moment, which feels wrong, but it seems to be... There we go, it's not a ladder to go up, it's a ladder to knock down. Got it, understood. A draw point. Asuna. We filled up on it, though. Bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. Open the gate. Scamper. Get into a fight. R-O-U-S's? No, just bats. How about it's actually rodents? Code and steal. How dare you? Bat. Blind man. animals. But Rodintia is not anywhere in here, right? Yeah, yeah, they're not actually rodents. Okay. The stone pieces. Boom. Another drop point. So first, what is here? Zomborb. Sure, Zell, you can have it. Good job. What is this way before we irreversibly climb up a thing? Bio! Selfie, you're our squall at the moment, so you get to have that. 7 bio, nice. Alrighty, well, let's climb up the wheel. Good job. We can climb down the wheel if we want to. And we have to. These are not openable. Whee! Are we going this way? No. Can I not be stuck? Can't go that way either. Only way forward is through here. There we go, down again. Okay. And we're going down again. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Bats and creeps, and they are friends with bats and creeps, and they are friends with bats and creeps. Bats and creeps are friends. Stole one vampire bang. Draw fail. Bats and creeps. Creepy bats are here and they're breaking hearts and stuff. Draw failed. I'm honestly just waiting with this because I want to get the coral fragments for some reason. Rude. Draw failed. Coral fragment. Miss. Don't think you can thunder me. Good joke, prove me wrong. You can thunder me. Coral fragment. Thundera. I'm gonna say Thundaga, but it's just thunder. Guarded. And that one's just dead. Good show. Killed it. Alright, where are we going? I guess we're going this way. There we go. Ba-ba-bum. Knock that down. I believe that's how we... No, that's how we get out of here, I guess. Or is it the way we came in? Shouldn't be the way we came in. Could be the way we came in a different direction, though. Or could have come in, but didn't. I don't know. I don't know, there's too many bats. That did. Hey, brothers, learn strength junction up. Wow, what was the swap round I was doing? The swap round was waiting for Diablos to learn a thing? Yeah. That's what it was. We were waiting for Diablos to learn before we swapped brothers away, having learned Strength Junction. We were going to wait for the learning of another thing instead. Spirit Junction, why not? Yeah, we're going to wait for 9 more AP, because then the Squall character in the party, whoever it ends up being, will be able to have junction to their HP, and then the person who gets brothers, i.e. Renoa, will be able to have both strength and HP as well. That's the biggest thing, is just making sure everyone has strength and HP. That's what I want. That is a magazine. Save point. I will save the game. Okay, so it's implying I can't go that way to go anywhere, which means I may have effed myself a little bit in my desire to get a magazine, because we are now stuck on this path, which is the path forward. Bright said, if I remember what that magazine is, though, we don't technically need it. It's just better to have, especially if you're not using shade information. But, you know, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it is as well. And therefore, good to have if you're not having side information. But now that I/we have learned that you don't actually need the magazine to unlock the ability to gain the upgrades. You just have to have the items for it. Not as necessary as other magazines would be. But, you know, for all I know, we can also come back down to the sewers later, and, you know, by that time, perhaps we will have encounter, the encounter lowering things from Diablos learned. And then it'll be a faster, confusing wander. Yeah, this is absolutely up and out. This is the gate. This is where we were trying to go. I effed up. So let's just proceed forward. It's fine. Alrighty. There's the mechanism. Whew! We just made it! Did we? Alright, well, I'll man the mechanism. Or not. 2000 hours, everyone! Holographic clowns, the most horrifying thing there can be. Instructor, now hit the switch! This switch here? This one? Oh, there we go. That flipped a little too quickly. That was just like a little casual flick of the wrist. Haha! You're trapped! Trapped like some sort of thing that is trapped. Irving Kinneas. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I always joke like this. I try to act all cool, joke around, but I just can't handle the pressure. Well, then why'd you take this mission? Forget it. Just shoot. My bullet. The sorceress. I'll go down in history. You really won't, though, because if all goes well, no one's going to know what happened. I'd change the history of Galbadia, of the world. It's all too much. Enough. Just shoot. I can't, damn it! Irving, calm down. Everyone's waiting on you. I don't care if you miss. Whatever happens, just leave the rest to us. Just think of it as a signal. A sign for us to make our move. Just a signal. That's it. Please. You know, as a sniper, you probably shouldn't stand quite so high. Just a sign. See, that's why you shouldn't have stood so high. I'm sorry. It's okay. Your aim was perfect. Just leave the rest up to me. I'm going in for the sorceress. Irving, Renoa, just be ready to back me up. By which I mean, make sure you all switch all your stuff back from the other party. Otherwise, we're going to have a really hard time. Selfie has his things. Zell has Renoa's things. Which means Irving gets Quistis. A possibility. I do. Hello, Maven. Hell yeah, stealing a car. I mean, honestly, she knew something was up the moment that I was just crashing my way through them. I mean, she knew something was up as soon as the portcullises dropped. So I don't think it was the fact that we were standing around him, you know, choking so much. I legitimately think the main thing was just the fact that he stood up tall. You could see his entire torso and face. So it's like, oh, there's someone up there. I've got witch eyes or something. I can probably see super easy and super fast and far because I'm magic. I see exactly what he's doing. And therefore, puts up the bubble. Plus, for all we know, the bubble is just up in general. Either way, the plan was never going to work. But also, why the fuck did Irving never say anything about any of this? If anything, it's more of a concern when you think about it, because, like, if he, quote-unquote, always chokes like this, shouldn't the garden have known? Oh. Let's see, so... If he shot the moment she stood up, it wouldn't have been time for her to notice. I mean, a possibility. A possibility. Kind of depends. I don't remember what... Okay, the building was there. I am actually going to say the plan was still never going to work. Because were we not trying to shoot her from behind the float while she is sitting in a chair taller than her? This was a garbage plan to begin with. I don't think so, because the clock tower thing, that whole situation was on top of the president's area. Like, we didn't make any lateral progress from there. We were pretty much climbed up there and were just in that place. And then when they described the route of the parade, it was going to go left, do a circuit, come back into the area where the president's place is from the right, and then turns away from the clock tower. Anyway, none of this really matters, because as Maven says, gestures, sorceress. So yeah, it was an incredibly difficult shot. Not that that was the issue that happened, but I'm just saying the entire plan from the start wasn't great. They could argue, I guess, that it's like that's what they had, but anyway, they're doing a shit ton guarding here. Well, this is how it turned out. So you become the sorceress's lapdog. Yes, but look how giant I am now. I'm huge. I prefer to be called her knight. I mean, yeah, the cinematic was incongruent with it, but this has always been my dream. To be the knight of a sorceress. Hi, Safer. It's time for us to finally fight. Squall, you're mine. Okay, Fira, Kira, Life, those would all be good, but I'm just mug. Couldn't steal. I need to not use my trigger while we're trying to steal from you. We stole the hero. Well, if we're not the hero, then what are we? But now Saber has nothing. They've stolen his hero. What do we have right? You got Cure, Fire, Light. Burn. Burn, why not? Weak burn. Bad random. I'm just gonna keep reminding. Thought I was dead, eh? Not until I fulfill my dream. Didn't you say your dream was to be a knight? And therefore you've already fulfilled it? Anyway, gunblade fight. Not bad. I could steal from you if I wanted to, but I probably should, but you know, we're getting kind of late on time. You have nothing, Safer. Ow. I lost? Yeah. You had nothing after all. You're losing it, Safer. A seed planted in a run-down garden. Wait, no, fuck. I'll be honest, given the fact that I've only beaten the game one time, hello friends. I can fight if I'm with you. That's why I'm here. I have to redeem myself. Given I've only beaten the game one time... Double. I don't really remember much of anything of the game beyond a certain point. The accursed seed. That seems bad. I should probably cast Float. That was a Quake, right? Oh, no, that was probably a Thunder. Couldn't steal. How dare you? Turn you into a card. There we go. An elixir. Received 4 lives. Oh, that's kind of icy. Oh, it's not even lives, it's lives. Receive 3 lives. Sandaga. Ow. All the lives. Seven lives. Lives. 7 lives. How you doing on lives? 64? That's a good number. Here, Renella. 77 lives. Not as good of a number. Blizzaga. Such a cool Blizzaga. Pun actually unintended. Just the way, like, the ice creeps up the body before the big old ice explosion. It's the kind of thing you can't do with fire. Partly because it's ice. Still not yellow health. And I'm just drawn until we smack into someone having complete life. It's probably going to be Squall. Shiraga! And that's not a bad explosion. It's not uncool. Cooler than just literally an explosion. Probably should still draw lives with you, but... No, the cure is instead, because Shag... Easier to draw, more or less. Another Thundaga. You have opened up the dog power. At least until she dies. Angelo, do whatever it is you're gonna do. Strike. Oh my god, Angelo's suplex. Amazing. Gotta find a train, hell yeah. More doggo. Dog cannon, go! Yep, I think Renoa's dead. Yeah, Renoa's dead. Renoa? Okay, that works. Good job, Angelo. Hello, Forest. Angelo Reverso. Yee. Oh, skipped it. More Angelo. Oh. Hit Irving. Get up, Renoa. There we go. Now we can pew-pew with them demolition bullets as well. I forgot to do the thing. And now we're invincible. I've never seen this one. Amazing. I've never seen the suplex either. Amazing. You can't stop us. We're translucent. Powerful, but you can't get many of them off. Sure, try to hit us. Oh dear, looks like it didn't work. We're ethereal, bitch. More Angelo. Yeah. Q. 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 Oh, she dead. Impudent seeds. The pepper is the best part. I do like that about, not that I was paying close enough attention to save some ammo, but I do like that Irving, like, lets you know, hey, by the way, this enemy's actually dead because I'm doing 0 damage now. Hey, no experience. No items. 20 AP. Learn HB Junction. Ooh, Recovery Medicine Refinery as well. It seems we didn't do much to you. Neat. Yeah, that might be a bit of a problem. I'm sure it's fine, actually. Yeah, see, it's in our shoulder. Nope, that's right through a lung. Yeah, I always forget about the goddamn QuickTime events. Oh, she's almost a goat. Squall is dead, Beth. Yep. Oh well. Look at that. Perfect timing on my part for you. See, right there, that little bit right there. Disc 2. We've reached disc 2 with a website. Surely we can get the disc at the website. Anyway, perfect timing because time. Time. Those are toad eyes. I mean, they could be toad eyes. I just meant they're, you know, closer. You know, they're not normal pupils. Just like the seeds aren't normal pupils. Because they are powerful mercenaries instead. Alright. It is such a time that we are going to call it now because it's time and all that usual thing. Yeah, boy. Thank y'all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We got disc 2 now. Yay. Already. So that'll be the next fun little friend we're going to be dealing with, yeah. Which is to say disc 2. Yeah, the next time we're doing this, that's, you know, Wednesday, unless something weird happens. But yes, thank y'all for watching. You're very welcome to the stream. It's always a fun time. And I will see y'all later. You have a great rest of your evening, or whatever it may be that you are choosing to do with it. I appreciate y'all. It makes sense. You have a good sleep if you're sleeping, especially you, Deca, because you're going to bed. And yeah, good night, everyone. Bye-bye.